We had a breakfast and it was heavily and well attended. Thank you for those who managed to team up with us today for the breakfast.
We came here today to ensure that most employers are aware of the new changes in law, are aware of the new contribution rates to NSSF, and also to sensitize them on how to go around the new NSSF Act.
We invited HR managers, we invited finance directors, we invited CEOs, we invited people who basically deal with people, yeah? And we invited various organizations. Most of them are SMEs that are across the world, in the NGO world, who have been here, which we have been able to educate them. So thank you very much for taking the time off your busy schedules to come this morning to be able to hear about the subject of the matter, which is National Social Security Fund. I will take you through this very particular act in terms of how do we then enforce this act, how to implement it. The previous NSSF Act was basically gave birth to a provident fund. A provident fund is where the money you save throughout your working life, and at the end you have a cash lump sum, and you can be given a cash lump sum to go away with. The new NSSF Act of 2013, it gives you what you call a pension fund. A pension fund is where you save the money all the way to your working life. When you get to normal retirement age, your cash lump sum is not given to you 100% as cash. A third is given to you as cash, and 2/3 you must purchase an annuity. You give the insurance company, and in exchange they promise you a monthly income for life, or you do what you call an income drawdown. So that's the difference between these two funds. And of course, the other difference is on contributions. The previous provident fund provided that you contribute 5% of your salary with a maximum of 200 Kenya shillings. Yeah, maximum of 200 Kenya shillings. Now, this new provident fund, removes the max as a figure. It puts a max as a moving base, and the moving base is minimum wage, which of course changes every year to take care of inflation, and also national average earnings, which moves every year to take care of inflation. So, which means that our contributions going forward will help us to manage inflation. Not like the previous one, which was 200 things fixed, inflation is going up, and you're saving a flat figure. So for us, these two differences are basically bringing a lot of more oomph in the industry in terms of pension savings.
The message that I would love to get out there is that everyone needs to go out of their way to really understand what is this about NSSF Act 2013.
The second objective is to help them to be able to opt out, over the next 60 days, so that they can be able to opt out their contributions into their own schemes when also have schemes, or into the umbrella scheme like ours, which is Octagon Africa umbrella retirement benefit scheme. So our objective today has been to make sure that people understand what's opting out. How do you opt out? And that's why we had to bring the Retirement Benefits Authority here in this very particular congregation to help them also understand what are the requirements for opting out, which has been clearly stated, and in my view, we have achieved our objective.
Yes. Are indeed in the moment ensuring that we in the organization are well structured. We are ready to receive all applications for contracting out. We shall review all the trust deed and rules and materials, including employer resolution and the opting out, and ensure that they meet the threshold for them to be exempted from or to opt out or contract out from the NSSF. So we are ready and we are prepared to receive all the applications.
The Retirement Benefits Authority, in my view, has been the best regulator in the financial sector. When they came in place, I had done 10 years of my career in pensions in the year 2001, and there was pandemonium. There was pandemonium before then. The employers will set up schemes and take all the money and use it to run the business, and employees will return, they have no money. When the retirement benefits came in, it brought semblance of order You get it? We had segregation of roles, an administrator, a custodian, a fund manager. They must be owned differently. That has helped to create confidence in the industry. Funds have grown from 150 billion in 2001 to 1.6 trillion today as we speak. You get it? Why? It's just because of confidence that was created by the Trade Revenue Authority. So when RBA was brought into this very particular space of NSSF, for them to be able to approve contracting out, we felt that was the best ever. Because people believe and trust RBA, and that's why we call them today, for them to be able to make that very particular statement in terms of how they should remember employers' contracting out. So in our view, they have added a lot of value today in our audience as an organization.
I will encourage members of the public to take saving very seriously. I think it's high time as a Kenyan to ensure that you have a proper saving so that you can have a better retirement in the future.